it feels very personal. It never is. Can I let it go? Can you let it go? Let's have a conversation. Grab your favorite beverage, settle in, maybe pause the video and take a minute if you need to, and come back. Let's talk. I'm Michelle Ryder. This is Michelle's Purple Moments, a channel dedicated to increasing quality of life by connecting to those simple things, simple topics, simple pleasures that I hope enhance your quality of life. And I try to talk about things that have been really helpful to me. So we've all been hurt. We get hurt. All of us do. You send a text message, you don't get a response for days or maybe not at all. You make a phone call, you leave a voice message, your friend doesn't return your call. We all have those incidences where we feel ignored, maybe rejected. Sometimes those we care about are rude to us or thoughtless, and it feels very personal. And maybe sometimes the person who is misbehaving does mean it personally on one level. But on a deeper level, they're acting out of their own pain. And if we're honest with ourselves, we know that that's true because we've done it ourselves. It's never personal. It really is not personal. So if you're at Walmart and someone is rude to you or someone cuts you off in traffic with a stranger, it's probably pretty easy to let that go. I still suggest that you kind of develop that motto and let that circulate around in your mind, percolate there. It's not personal. I can let it go. And in those incidences where you're dealing with a stranger, then hopefully those are just going to slide right off pretty easily. It's a little tougher when it's someone we care about, a friend, a family member, a child, a parent, a sibling. But they happen. Unfortunately, they do happen. And so what do we do about it? Well, first, I think that to recognize that those we care about, and really everyone, is wounded in one way or another. And that oftentimes they act out of pain. People act out of pain. We all act out of our own pain from time to time. And that's why it's not personal. To acknowledge that will bring a lot of peace of mind pretty quickly. So the next thing I think that we need to do is to take some time to think about what happened or what's happening if it's something ongoing. And once we recognize that it's not really about us and that we don't really need to change who we are, that we just need to acknowledge that that person is acting out of their own pain, then what we can do is allow ourselves to feel it, though, because when we're mistreated, we feel it. It's often physical pain. I know I usually feel it right here in my chest, right in my heart. When someone's rude to me, someone hurts my feelings, someone ignores me or rejects me, I feel it. But what I found works is to sit down and allow myself to feel the physical sensation of that emotional pain. Because emotional pain oftentimes becomes physical. Most of the time it becomes physical. Some of us feel it in our chest, some of us feel it in our gut. But allow yourself to feel it, and what you'll find over time, you'll get better at it. To just feel that pain and really breathe into it. Breathe into that painful sensation, and it will begin to sort of melt away. So give yourself some time. It might take several deep breaths of breathing into it, but it won't go on forever. So just allow yourself to connect with that physical pain, feel it, and once it begins to dissipate, remind yourself that you're valuable and that whatever has happened is not really about you. It's really someone else who is acting from their own wounded child. And so once you kind of see that, then it becomes easier to forgive. And you may also think back over your own life, times whenever you have mishandled a situation. Forgive yourself, because the more we can forgive ourselves and acknowledge where we have failed, then the easier it becomes to have forgiveness for others. That's been true for me. And just really, that's the main thing that you need to do. That's the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video, to just connect with the pain, acknowledge it, realize that the source of that pain is coming from a woundedness in someone else, and that it's not really about you. And just going through that process several times again and again, it becomes sort of a habit, and things begin to become less personal right off. It's like things that used to hurt my feelings, you just can't even hurt my feelings anymore, because I just immediately see the woundedness and the hurt in the person in front of me, and I just don't even feel the same level of pain. So with practice, you do just develop more and more peace of mind. And that's what this is all about. This channel, increasing quality of life. That's a purple moment, just for me to sit here and realize that by doing this interpersonal work, that I've been on this journey of growth for a number of years now, that I've really made progress, and that I can be in situations that once upon a time would have really hurt me, and that today I just deal so much better with those, and I can let things go. Things just can roll off my back. And now, I'm not advocating that you stay in toxic relationships, not at all. If a relationship is toxic, absolutely protect yourself. Absolutely walk away from that. Have a conversation with family members or a friend. If it's a relationship that you invested a lot of time into, you may want to have a conversation, but also to realize that many people have not begun a journey of inner growth. And if they've not begun that journey, then they may not be able to hear what you have to say. And they're just not there yet. And you can accept that as well, or you can allow that to be what it is. Sometimes I don't like the word accept. I prefer to say allow. I can allow something to be without accepting it into myself as okay. It's not really okay to be mistreated, but you can allow someone in your life to just be where they are in their journey, and you can find a way to be more of the witness for what's going on, and make space for that. And like I said, if it is really toxic, yes, remove yourself. You don't need to be abused. This is not about allowing yourself to be mistreated. It's just about seeing situations for what they really are. And they just really, 9 times out of 10, are not personal at all. I almost want to say 10 times out of 10. I mean, there is a sort of maybe a consciousness. Some people, if they're really unhealed, get some sort of high off of mistreating other people, but they're very unconscious when they do that. And if that's what's going on, then maybe that is a toxic relationship that you need to really pull back from. But once again, like I said, if it's someone that you have to be in relationship with, someone in your family, then you can set some good boundary around yourself. But you don't have to have your peace of mind disrupted. You can acknowledge what's really going on, realize your own value, and move past these things, experiencing more joy, more peace of mind in your everyday life. I hope you will leave comments below. If you've had any purple moments recently, I would love to hear about them. I may not be able to type a response to every comment, but I do try to put a little heart by each comment so that you know that I am reading, and I do read all the comments. Please hit like and subscribe, and I look forward to another Purple Moments conversation with you very soon. Have a great day.